flashing, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, Ski, what's happening? Yeah, man, let's go. Let's go. I would love to say, hey, Minnesota Vikings football is back. But hey, man, I will take it today. I'm going to take it today. Today was, hey, look, man, I had a good time watching our team play today. I'm going to be honest with you. I just enjoyed watching our team play football today. There was a lot of things that were leading up into this game that were being talked about from the coaching staff to the players, where you actually saw it on the field today. And you asked yourself as a fan today was, well, damn, where was this 2 months ago? Why couldn't you do this 2 months ago? Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings brass. Why couldn't you do this 2 months ago? But you know what? Hey, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy this today. I'll take the W, man. Let's go. Like a dog in the street. Let's get it. Shout out everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button. We're going to talk about it tonight for sure. We're definitely going to talk about it. I think this is an exciting game to talk about because we saw a lot of great things, not just from the quarterback, but, you know, today spoke a lot about the coaching. It spoke a lot about the character of the players on our team. I think there's a lot of good things we can take away from this game. Now, you have to continue to prove for the next 5 weeks or the next 4 games, you have to continue to play like this and continue to play with this type of intensity and all the good things we saw. We need to make sure we continue to see that moving forward. So, hey, we're gonna get into it, man. Shout out everybody. Shout out Jordan in the building. I see you, Jim. Let's go. Shout out Kinetic. It's the return of 9. Okay, I see you. Shout out VIKE Life. You could tell KOC telling JJ to play free was evident. Yeah, no, fact. Shout out VIKE Life. Shout out Papa Gary. Adam in the building. Let's go. Shout out to y'all. Let's get it, man. See, Jim, you in the building. I told you won't give up. I told you, Jim, yeah, there is no give up in Vikings fans. We don't give up, brother. Yeah, man, I like how you popped out even in the post game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Let's go. Shout out Nick in the base. He said, I told y'all 9 is him. Hashtag 9 is him. Nueve. Let's go. Shout out my boy Adnan in the building. Maddie, I see you. I see you in the building. Eric from New Mexico, Florinda and Raquel. We got Derek OG in the building. What's good? McCarthy is going to be fine. Look out next year. Hey, we're gonna get to all that. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna go down that road. You know, we definitely gonna go down that road. I do want to say it's one good game, right? I'm trying to maybe go back to when he did something similar during the Lions game. And I'm like, should I actually get too excited? I'm gonna stay even keel, but I also am just gonna call a spade. And he played good today. He played a clean game. He played the game that we were expected to see. That's the game we needed to see from our quarterback, right? That's the game we needed to see from our quarterback. We were asking going into the game, hey, we're not asking you to build the whole house today. We just asked you to lay one brick today, and that's what we got from our quarterback. We got to admit that, man. Shout out to our boy, Jacob. Shout out to our boy, Jacob. Another thing I noticed today was, and shout out Queen Mary in the building. I see you, Queen Mary. Barber fade you up. T-Bass, what's good? Everybody in the building today, man. We're going to celebrate. It's a celebration. Yes, it is. It's a celebration. We're going to celebrate our 4 wins or our 5 wins now. We'll celebrate that. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're going to celebrate how we celebrate our 5. That's a fact. Shout out Joker in the building. I see you. I see you, man. Let's go. One thing I noticed today, though, from the football team that was exciting was even like Justin Jefferson, you could see him on the sidelines when they were panning towards him. It looked like he was in a positive, he had a positive attitude. It seems like he was having fun. I mean, his stats didn't like jump off of the board, but at the end of the day, when the camera looked at him, you can tell winning heals it all. Winning heals it all. It told me a lot about Justin Jefferson. When he looks frustrated, he just wants to win that bad. That's really what it all boils down to, is he wants to win. He doesn't care if he only has 20 yards. He just wants to win. That's it. He just wants to win. And you can tell that today. During a game where you are a 4-win football team going into this game, and you got players out there smiling, having a good time, kicking the Commanders' ass, man. Let's get 2 claps and a Ricky, baby.
Give me 2 claps and a Rick Flip.
Let's go. Now, don't mind if I do, all right? I'm sipping me some coffee. Hey, look, man, usually I get me a little Red Bull energy drink, but I'm sipping coffee today for one main reason. Shout out Vicious Coffee Beans. I had to bring it upstairs, man. Hey, make sure you go to viciouscoffeebeans.com and use that promo code VocalVike, man. When I tell you this is some good coffee, bro, I'm a huge fan of this coffee. I'm going to keep it real with you. Huge fan, man. Hey, shout. Hey, I felt like tonight for the post game, it was a sip the coffee type of post game. You know what I mean? At 6 at night where I'm at, 5 where y'all at. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We got a lot to get to, man. We got a lot to get to. What's good, y'all? Big win today. Yes, it's the commies, but it still was a much needed W. Everybody showed out today. Every single person did their job today. I sit back and I think about our game, and I look at the players across the board, and I say, who on the team can I criticize and say that, you know what, you gave up on the rest of the guys? You didn't do your job. And today, I have to be honest, I really can't blame. There's nobody. You know what I mean? There's nobody. I don't know. There's really nobody out there that I can point the finger at and say, you know what? You didn't do your job today. You look like a straight loser. Nobody. So for that, 2 claps and a Ricky, baby. Let's go.
Give me 2 claps
Yeah.
and a Rick Flip.
Let's go. See, it feels good being a real diehard fan of your team, because we know, like, we're not going to the playoffs. We don't have anything to really play for as far as anything past 17 weeks. But we all know in the building that these next 5 games are more important than you can imagine. They're more important than you can imagine, because we talked about this going into this football game today. We need to see what we have in our quarterback. Not only our quarterback, but we need to see what type of characters we have spread across this roster. Because anybody that showed any weak sign that they checked out last week and they given up this week, we was gonna have to start doing curve sessions, and we was gonna write a hit list, and each week we was gonna put them on center stage and say, this player ain't shit. And to be real with you, I don't care what the name was. To be real with you, like, that's the point we were at this point in time. We're at, it doesn't matter what numbers on your jersey and what your name is. I don't care, bruh. Like, for real, because guess what? When you request a trade and you get to go play for another team, guess who's still going to be rooting for the purple and gold? Us. Yeah, we are. So, yeah, man. But today, it's a celebration, baby. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Let's go. KFC. Oh, man. So, I was like, man, should I make graphics today? I was like, yeah, I'll make some graphics, man. Let's get first to it, man. Let's do this. We'll give this guy some praise, right? We criticize him when we need to criticize him. We'll praise him when we need to praise him. We'll criticize him when we need to criticize him. We'll praise him when we need to praise him. Kevin O'Connell, what a game. What a game. What a game plan, first of all. What a game. The amount of the way you controlled the ground today and straight bled this team out. That's what I love to see. All right. I love to see it. Today's game, right? I'm gonna be real with you guys. Today's game should be the identity of this football team. Too bad that this guy on the screen right here didn't notice this 12 weeks ago. If he would have known this 12 weeks ago, we would have been preparing for a playoff berth. And that's the reality of this. That's the reality. It wouldn't have mattered who was under center. It wouldn't have. We would have been a playoff caliber team with one simple adjustment if KOC would have called games like he called them today, understanding that his running backs can control the game and his offensive line loves blocking for the run. Loves it. He got some dirty, grimy offensive linemen. They wanna go out and smack something. Release the dogs. Why are you holding them back? Today showed it. And the stats really, I'm gonna pull it up. Let's pull it on the screen here. And the stats really didn't bounce off the screen crazy. I think Aaron Jones had 76 yards, if I'm not mistaken. So it wasn't like we were going stupid, you know. But we went enough. We went enough. Let's take a look. Let me pull up the chat, y'all. My bad. Let me pull up the chat so I can be in touch with y'all real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, man. While I'm doing that, y'all hit the like button, man. Do y'all's part, man. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button already. Hit the like button for your boy so we can get this thing pushed out to the Purple Gang, because Purple Gang got to tap in. We got to see it. Purple Gang got to tap in. We got to get all our peoples in. This is a celebration tonight. You know what I mean?
Like a dog in the street.
Yeah. It's a celebration tonight. All right. I got us pulled up. I got us pulled up now. I can see this. Let me pull this closer. All right, cool. Let's oh, damn it. Man, look, if KOC would have known this sooner, man, we could have had us a damn season, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, we could have had us a season. We could have been talking about something right now. We could have been talking about, hey, what seed are we going to be? What seed are we going for? It's all right though, man. We're gonna accept it and enjoy it like we can, man. All right, there we go. Now I'm in the building, man. I'm good. I'm on the chat with y'all now. All right, let's get it. All right, so I don't even want to talk about JJ McCarthy yet. I want to go. I kind of want to go to I want to look at the run real quick, because we're gonna do a whole segment on JJ McCarthy and kind of talk about what we saw today and why Vikings fans like me and you should be excited about what we saw from our young quarterback today. All right, but here we go. Aaron Jones. This is what I like. 14 carries for 76 yards. 5.4 yards a carry. Jordan Mason, 11 carries for 52 yards, 4.7 yards a carry. You know how hard it is to get, first of all, to get 4 yards a carry in the NFL? Do you guys realize how hard it is to average 4 yards a carry? Man, look, I'm going to tell you right now, that right there is what I like to see. And you know what? Kevin O'Connell said, you know what? My guys are doing their job today, and I'm going to keep feeding them. I'm going to keep giving it to him. I'm going to let him keep doing it. I'm going to let him keep doing it. I love that we ran the ball a lot today and controlled that ground, man. But not only that, when you look at that, it opened up everything else. Jordan Addison, 62 yards. Jalen Naylor, 30. Josh Oliver with 24. Justin Jefferson only had 11 yards. He had this is the thing. Let this sink in, right? Justin Jefferson had 2 catches for 11 yards, right? But if you was to watch how he was acting out there, if you was to look at the game and try to judge Justin Jefferson, meaning if you're looking at him and saying, let me see, is he frustrated? Does he look like he wants out of Minnesota? You would have said, man, he's the happiest receiver in the league. You would have thought today Justin Jefferson was the happiest receiver in the league with two receptions and 11 yards. I say that to say I don't want to hear anybody else try to dog him when he only has X amount of receptions for a low amount of yards. And it's not about that for him. Today was a prime example. It's not about that for him. You want to know, it's one simple thing. He just wants to win as a team. He is a team guy. He has shown us over and over again that he is a team guy first. And every once in a while, we get blinded and we try to think that he's selfish and it's all about him. But today was a prime example, man. He's a team dude, man. He just want to win, bruh. He just want the purple and gold to go crazy. That's all. He ain't want nothing else, man. He'll have 1 yard as long as we win it. Shout out to our boy Jettas, man. We got to give Jettas our praise real quick, man. Let's go.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Shout out Nephew in the building. I see you, Nephew. Let's go, Neff. Shout out Jerry in the building. 2025, we still alive until he goes up. Skol. Man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you tapping in. We got Todd Henry in the building. Mason and Jones were smash and pound today. They were Mason and Jones were who we've been looking for when we brought them in. But you know what? We saw that we could say after what we saw today, and I know it's the Commanders, right? You got people, what? It's the Commanders. It's the Commanders, bro. They defense, man. I ain't trying to hear it, bro. Look, they an NFL team. Look, if y'all gonna talk smack when we lose to the sorry team, we gonna talk about when we beat the sorry teams too. Especially the way we beat them like we should have beat them, right? It would have been different if the game was, 21-20 and we squeaked it out. We beat them like we were supposed to beat them, 31-0. Shout out. Shout out. We spanked them. This is what you call belt. This is what you call belt to ass, man, right here. That's what you call that. That's what we saw today. We saw our team go out there and literally put belt to ass. I mean, I was tapping in. I was going and watching my boy Rio every once in a while, going just to check on him. You know what I mean? I had to go check on him. I just had to go check on him, bro, because I knew it was getting nasty. I had to go check on him. And he was talking about, man, Rap told me about this number 61. That we talked about this, and I told Rap that we can't stop the blitz. We ain't picking up no blitzes. And everything he talked about was right. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He called it on the head, man. Shout out my boy Rio over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rio. Rio called it on the head, man. He called it on the head. But I want to give Kevin O'Connell some praise. I want to give Kevin O'Connell some praise. Hey, Blunt, I see you. Look, Blunt, I gotta say this. No, I say this. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, Blunt, is this should have been our identity. Like, what we saw today should have been our identity the entire season. Like, today, what we saw was what we should have seen 8 weeks ago. If we would have did this 8 weeks ago, we would be talking about a playoff football team right now. What we saw. I want to take y'all back to the beginning of the week. Right? And what's crazy, shout out Mac. I see you in the building. Shout out Mac. I see you. Appreciate you. Hit that like button for me if you can. I want to talk about something that's important, right? As we talked about leading up into this game. I think this is super important because we touched on this. The whole thing about this week's game was, remember, play free. Play free. Go out there, play ball. And you know what? Hey, we're going to watch the post-game press conferences. And you know who mentioned it again? JJ McCarthy. He said the main thing this week was all the coaches talking about how we should just go play like our 16-year-old self, go play free, just play football, And we saw what that looks like when the team just goes out there and has fun. Go out there and have fun, man. Play football. All of this trying to be so technical with his mechanics and this, that, and the third, leave that shit alone, man. If you didn't get it right before the season started, then that's your problem, and you should just let him play like he's been playing his whole life. And then in the offseason, work in the lab. Don't try to work in the lab when the season is underway. When the season is underway, you just go out there and say, man, look, man, we going to ride and die by the skills I have now. I'm going to just get reps, and if the game slows down, it slows down, but I'm going out there and I'm playing. I'm playing like I know how to play. Today, we saw that, man. And on top of Kevin O'Connell helping him. Today, on top of Kevin O'Connell really helping all of his players out, all of his offensive players. He helped all of them out. He helped the running game out. He helped the wide receivers out, and absolutely helped J.J. McCarthy out today. If I was J.J. McCarthy, I would go up to Kevin O'Connell and say, thank you, coach. About damn time. About damn time you look out for me for once. Shout out Salif in the building. I see you. Shout out Norris. He said, we still on KOC. Don't take your foot off of them. We still on them. Don't take your foot off of them. And no, for sure. Like, and let's be real here. We aren't just about to let one game blind us. We got to learn our lesson from what we did in the Lions game. Now, the Lions game, I was super excited and I went off the cliff. I went off the cliff. After the Lions game, you couldn't tell me that J.J. McCarthy wasn't about to be the best quarterback in the NFL after that game, and he was just getting started. And you know what? I got a reality check really fast. I got a reality check really quick, just like the rest of us. But hey, we're going to take it one game at a time. And as far as I'm concerned, going into next week, I'll tell you what, my confidence is higher than it was the week before. Like going into today's game, my confidence was, you know what I mean? Well, I guess we'll see what happens. Going into next week, guess what? My confidence is, hey, you play like you played last week, bro. Hey, is this a sign that the game may be slowing down? Is this a sign that the game may be slowing down for 9? Is it? Is it? We're going to find out next week. To be continued.
Like a dog in the street.
31-0's nasty work, man. Shout out to the defense, man. Shout out to the defense. Okay. The defense did the Washington Commanders dirty. If y'all remember what I told Tech when we did a show Saturday night, I said, hey, bruh, if I was y'all, I don't know if I would play Jaden Daniels. Man, we're somebody who definitely be hitting the quarterback. You know, we got a physical team when it comes to the quarterback, man. We gonna get him. And sure enough, man, I feel so bad because once again, Jaden Daniels is out. Once again, Jaden Daniels is out. We held Jaden Daniels to 78 yards and a pick. He went 9 for 20, 78 yards. Marcus Mariota looked no better, 2 for 4 for 30 yards. Holy. Shout out to the defense, baby. Jaden Daniels shouldn't have played this football game. I tried to tell him, Jaden Daniels shouldn't have played this football game. Shouldn't have played it. This stat right here popped out to me. The Minnesota Vikings had 25 first downs today. We were six out of 11 on third down efficiency, 2 for 2 on fourth down. We ran 61 total plays today, 49. We did allow 4 sacks. We allowed 4 sacks. Only 3 penalties today, which also stood out. Shout out to, again, we got to give coaching, we got to give coaches some praise for that. Only 3 penalties for 24 yards. I mean, that's a rare thing right there that we haven't seen in a long time with this football team. So, you know what? Let's give it to them. No turnovers, no fumbles, no interceptions. Killed them on the time of possession. I mean, we straight out, when you talk about a shutout win, it don't get no better than this right here. Hargrave with the forced fumble in the cuff. I loved it. Harrison Smith with the interception. I mean, go back and watch that play. That was vintage Harry, man. That was vintage Hitman. That was vintage Hitman. He read that play like a book. Shout out Lone Wolf in the building, man. Appreciate you, Lone Wolf. Appreciate you tapping in. Shout out Ad Pin. Shout out Pin, man. Vikings needed Daniel Jones. Vikings needed Daniel Jones today. Yeah, man. Shout out Willie B Nation. I see you, man. Definitely a confidence boost going into playing Dallas Sunday night. Yeah, no, facts. Daniel Jones is gonna be out for a while. Yep. I gave zero credibility for this win. I give zero credibility. I mean, look, that's cool. Shout out Chevy in the building. I see you, Chevy. That's cool. Hey, look, I give a ton of credibility for this win. I give a ton of credibility because at the end of the day, first of all, it's a win. And not only is it's not just any win. It isn't like a grimy, low scoring, We squeaked it out. There was a ton of mistakes being made, but we figured out a way to win. It's just two bad teams. No, we actually look like one of the better teams in the NFL. Shout out Delt in the building, man. I saw Delt earlier, man. Appreciate my boy in the building. If I miss you, y'all know because I'm ranting. And I'm gonna open the lines too. Because we open the lines to criticize the team. We're gonna open them to celebrate. My boy Nick, man. I always want to ask who Raw is. So Raw, that my family calls me Raw. My family calls me Raw. So that's the ones calling me Raw. That's why they call me Raw. Which I answer to it because that's actually my name. Rap, when was the last time you not seeing our D winded with hands on knees? Man, it's been a while, Papa Gary. You got a point. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. That's why I say today was a hell of a day to be a Vikings fan. You know, I don't listen. Anybody who wants to sit here and try to be negative Nancy, go ahead, do that. Right? You can do that. That's cool. If that make you feel better, man, I'm going to appreciate the way our team played today because you know what? If this is a sign of what's to come, then I'm excited. If this is a sign of what's to come, I'm excited. How can you not be excited about this? How can you not? 31-0, we bust them boy ass. Shout out Matt Q, man. I see you in the building. Mitty, what's good with you, Mitty? Shout out Kinetic, man. Rap, find the locker room celebration. Oh, I got you, man. We about to go. We definitely about to go find that celebration, man. We got to see. Hey, did they put Jaden Daniels' face on JJ McCarthy's body yet? I know my boy Rio was talking about that. That was his worst nightmare. His worst nightmare was Jaden Daniels ending up on 9. Oh shit. I said, man, don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, another thing too, right? Because the JJ McCarthy segment going to be nice. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm waiting for this. Shout out Les Skol in the building. I see. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for this. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that locker room speech real quick before I pull this up. Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We about to play that. Hold up. Let's get to that. Let's get to it. Let me pull this up real quick, y'all. Oh yeah. Oh man. Kevin O'Connell. All right, let's get it.
Hey, you guys know today started hopefully something over these next 3 weeks. We know we're playing the same division with an opportunity to go attack it every single day, every single minute we get. Because when you can persevere and do it through the really hard times, and I don't need to be a newsbreaker here, that it's been hard times at times this year. But you guys deserve this. You guys deserve this. I told you last night how much I appreciate the way you guys show up every single day. Because it can be easy to find that exit ramp, to say, maybe we'll be better off next year. Or you can work. Or you can just grind. Or you can just lean in because it has got to matter if you love this game like you did when you were 16 years old. So make sure you think about, like I asked you last night, you think about your 16-year-old version of yourself. And would he be proud of what you did today? All right, hell yeah, he would. All right, now can we just consistently do it? And we got plenty of football left to challenge each other, challenge me, challenge our coaching staff. Every day we're just trying to be the best version of this year's team with all the lessons we've learned throughout. I'm so proud of you guys. More importantly, hit some music and enjoy yourselves in here, man.
Great job, fellas. That's what it's got to look like. That's what it's got to feel like. And that started on Wednesday and Thursday this week. So let's take that into next week, practice, meetings, the whole thing, and come out hungry to go do it again. Bailey on 3, 1, 2, 3.
That's it. What's the 2 minutes and 35 seconds? Oh man. Oh, the PR team once again. Once again, the PR team. Let's watch the big boys. Shout out our squad, man. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on, I'll find the other one. Is it this one? Oh yeah, here we go. My bad, y'all. All right, here we go. I got you. Game balls, let's go.
We wanted to start fast, right? Felt you guys. Took the ball to start the game. Offense put you out there. Very proud of the way you guys started the game. And then the physicality of sustaining. We had a 98 or 99-yard touchdown touchdown drive. Took over 12 minutes of time. Physicality, third down conversions on the day. All right, so our O-line, our tight ends, running backs, receivers, I want you guys, I know maybe it's not light the statistical scoreboard on fire in the pass game, but it takes all 11, all right, to play like that. It takes all 11 to show up to the stadium with that kind of mindset when we've been through what we've been through as a group, all right, to finish with 34 rushing attempts for 162 yards. Oh, you guys get it.
Let's go.
Oh, you guys get a game ball. All right.
Hey, real quick, can we as Purple Gang give Kevin O'Connell a game ball for actually allowing his running game to be like that? Can we give him a game ball? I think we should give him a game ball, man. Let's go, man. Game ball KO, man. Let's get it. Bring it in, KO.
All right, and another game ball right here. When the Minnesota Vikings win, this guy shows up and he competes, he protects the football, and he threw 3 touchdowns today, J.J. McCarthy.
Let's go.
Another thing we know that's tried and true is being all.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit broke my heart just now watching that. Like, straight up, man. That shit broke my heart, bro. Damn, that was the wrong button. Damn it, wrong button. Hey man, that broke my heart watching them get that game ball just now. I'm gonna tell you why that broke my heart, man. You could tell that he didn't even want to get cranked and celebrate and stuff like that, man. Because you know what, this man been getting. You want to talk about cyberbullying? This man has been at the receiving end of that for a minute now. And look, man, hey, you in the NFL, you got to go out there, you have to perform, hey, because people are going to talk about you. Yeah, you're getting paid millions of dollars. No, a lot of people do not have sympathy for that. They just don't. They look at it like, man, look here, man, you making a ton of money playing a kid's sport. It is what it is. If you bad, we gonna give it. We gonna hand it to you. And that's what the media has been doing. But you could tell, man, all that 9 persona and stuff. You hear somebody say 9, he's like, yeah, he's like with the smile. I could tell he's scared to be excited. Thank you, Keith. He's scared to be excited. I feel bad, man. I do, man. I feel bad for the kid, bro. I really do. That's why I'm riding extra hard, man. I just feel bad for the bro, man. You know what I mean? Let's look at him again, man. He's just like the way he even walked out to Kevin O'Connell, man. I'm big on body language, bro. He said that's doxing. Yeah. Yeah, no, Blair, you right. He's almost like scared to walk out in the middle of the room, bro. Look at him. Oh, man. God damn it. I feel bad.
I did not have a turnover on offense today. All right, we forced 3 defensively today, including some usual
like it's my
suspects,
son.
some guys that knew when their best was required, we could lean on them. First and foremost with 4 tackles and 1 interception, the 38th of his career, Harrison Smith.
Let's go, Harry. Shout out Hitman in the building. Let's get it.
And he's been close a few times. All right, and then he went and did it again. You want to throw a bubble screen to Gink's side? Best of luck to you, Andrew.
Hey. Shout out Ginky.
And then I didn't see it. All of a sudden he got up with the ball, but when you have a D lineman with that kind of play style, that kind of strain, running down the field, ripping the ball off somebody.
Let's go, Hargrave.
All right, and then we got a few of them in here. And this guy's going to happen to accept this one for everybody that would fall under this category. We got a lot of people that used to work for the Washington Commanders. All right, a lot of people. All right, so when you can go out there and toe the line against a team that you've been a part of before, for sure.
Look at the Wilfs in the background. This one is for hey, the Wilfs in the background peeping the scene. They like, man, let me see how the team reacting to KO right now, man. Peeping the scene. Like, do we got to make a move? Is there a move need to be made? We need to let bro go. Like, how's the team reacting to him? Hey, the Wilfs in the building. Hey, look, we talk about them, right? We say, oh, it's just the business. They don't really care, but they in the locker room. That's a good sign, man, that they in the locker room. They peeping the scene. At least they're involved. That's a sign of being involved. Now, that doesn't mean that they involved as much as they should be, but they there. I'll take it.
Jonathan Allen right there. Hey.
Hold on. Why Jonathan Allen get a game ball? What the hell did Jonathan Allen do? What'd he do?
Hey, you guys know today started hopefully something over these next 3 weeks. We know we're playing the same division with an opportunity to go attack it every single day, every single minute we get. Because when you can persevere and do it through the really hard times, and I don't need to be a newsbreaker here, that it's been hard times at times.
Okay, we saw that part. That was the ending part. Let me get to these super chats real quick, man. Hey, that was a good speech, man. I love a victory speech. You know what I mean? I think as Vikings fans, I think we all can appreciate a good old victory. A good old victory speech. Yeah, we can all appreciate a good old victory speech. I like it. I'll take it. Let me go. I ain't gonna lie though, man. Watching JJ McCarthy get that game ball broke my heart a little bit. We gonna get on the JJ train real quick. Let me just go through these. Let me get these super chats real quick. Somebody. I see the one from Jackson. I felt like somebody else left one, man. Damn, I don't want to leave anybody out. Let's see. I see Jets. Shout out Jets84. He said KOC is the NFL's version of Cody Rhodes. LOL. Man, KOC, the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, man. This is gonna be one of those weeks right here that's super weird in the Vikings community, because you're gonna have a lot of people going back off of their word on how they felt just 2 weeks ago, just a week ago. You're gonna have a lot of people going back off their word. And that's why I say you have to be careful on how you talk about certain parts of the team, whether that's the quarterback or the coach. Now, the coaching, play calling, I don't care. I'm comfortable to stand on, Kevin O'Connell needs to give up play calling, even after today. All right? Even after today. I mean, this one game right here does not heal what we have been put through in the last 10 weeks or longer. You know, this one game does not heal that. But we'll give him his flowers for today. He did a good job today. You did your job today. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, KO. You did your job today. Shout out to you. Appreciate the $2, bro. Appreciate you. And then we got our guy Jackson, man. He said, I was going nuts in the sports bar. I was at every time they scored. And it was a lot too. 31 points. Let's go, man. I know you was lit. Shout out my boy Hippie in the building, man. Let's get it, Hippie. I see you. Rap, I'm half full. Well, hold up. I'm half full. Let's go, Blunt. Hey, it is what it is. Shout out Philly in the building, man. A good performance next week in Dallas would win us all back over. I think so. I'm not going to say it would win me back over even with the KOC thing, though. I think KOC, man, I need to see more than just next week. But what I will say is if JJ McCarthy, right? Let's talk about our young quarterback really quick. Let's just touch on our young quarterback really quick. And today, and why this right here, you're going to see this week right here. I'm gonna tell y'all right now what y'all gonna see. And the crazy part is he has these games. He's had a game like similar to this, right, with the 3 touchdowns and stuff. He doesn't get a ton of pass yards, But today he was efficient. There were some passes that he missed. Yes, every quarterback misses passes. But today he was efficient. He was making decisions. He was letting it rip, is what we like to call it. Letting it rip. 163 yards for 3 touchdowns. And those 3 touchdowns were amazing. That one to the first one to Josh Oliver. Shout out Josh Oliver, man. Did Josh Oliver get a game ball? Did they not give Josh Oliver a game ball? Should have got a game ball, man. But you know, what you're gonna see this week, right? Is you're going to see not all, but you will see some national media members come on and take back everything they said based off of one game, based off of what they saw today. Based off of what they saw today, they're going to expect the ones that do support 9, they're going to expect us to just forget about all of the dirt that they threw on this kid. They don't expect us to forget it. And then if he comes out next game and he looks not as good, they'll jump right back on the, oh, he's trash, he's not good, and this, that, and the third. Week by week. It's a week by week league. See, I want to be here for the ups and the downs. That's why we've been at the lowest point with it when it comes to JJ McCarthy. The ones who are riding with JJ, bro, like through the hardest times, bro. This has been, I don't know if I've ever rooted for a quarterback that has been playing as bad as he's been playing and stuck around. Usually after 2 games, man, Kirk Cousins had 2 games and I was out. You feel me? I didn't give a damn. I was like, man, no, this is not the guy. And I'm never jumping back on board, and never did. Like, for real, never did. But when it comes to this, when it comes to 9, man, I'm here, man. You know, I'm committed, bro. I'm all in. I did not go 500 plus days talking about JJ McCarthy and how I believe in his skills and trusting my eyes and what I saw in college and just trusting the mental makeup that he has, and for me to just hop off the train after the first year we watch him play football. I just can't do it, man. I just can't. You know, that's just something I can't do. It's something about the loyalty there that I just can't do it. And I've said, like, you know, hey, there will come a time if it continues that we just have to cut bait. But it's not now. It's not today. Hell no. Not after what we saw right there. No, we see. We see. Sometimes, look, sometimes stats don't tell the story. Sometimes they do. But a lot of times your eyes will tell you what needs to be told. And that is when you see a guy and how he carries himself on the field, and you see, you know, the way he just doesn't break and he continues to go out there and fight. When you see those things, you have to trust that and say, hey, you know, I believe in this kid, because just look at how he goes out there each and every week, even when he's getting crucified every single day on the internet. He's young enough to where he's on the internet. See, it's different for like Aaron Rodgers or some of the older quarterbacks that, oh, Twitter, I don't even know how to log into that thing. What is Twitter? I can barely use my iPhone and shit like that. We're talking about a 22-year-old who's probably super active on the internet. He's 22. He's 22. He's a kid. I know he's on the internet every single day and still has to block it out, go out there and play. I'm riding for him, man. Let me just say that, man. 16 for 23, man. 163 yards and 3 touchdowns today. Shout out to our boy, JJ McCarthy. There's going to be a lot of people that doubted him that are going to jump back on board this week right here, starting today. And that's cool. You know, keep going back and forth. But me, and I know a lot of y'all in the building, we standing on how we standing on it, man. From the very beginning. We're not moving off our stance. Not yet. Not yet. We ain't moving off our stance, man. We get mad at him. Yes. We get mad at him when he has a bad game, and we got frustrated with him after the Packers game. All right, I'm on wax saying, man, I don't know, bro. He just ain't good. All right. So I said that during the pep rally. I take responsibility for that. But you know, we're mad as diehard fans, and we just saw something go down like that. We're like, bro, what's up with this kid, man? But the reality is, man, this our family. We riding, bro. He QB1. He going to be all right. He's going to be all right. This week right here, we going to be able to go on the internet without a lot of hate. Shout out VIKE Life. He said, how about Shador today, though? Hey, no, Shador went crazy, man. Shout out Shador, man. Shout out Shador. No, shout out Shador Sanders going crazy. He said, glad you have faith in God. Hey, no, that's a fact. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shador went crazy, though. No, Shador went off, too. You know, that's another. And what's crazy is Shador is in a similar situation as Nine, where he wasn't given a fair shake. He wasn't given a fair shake. And when you look at Shador in that situation in Cleveland, and they went Dylan Gabriel instead of this, and now they're watching, their fans watching Shador, bro, they should be fired. Coaches, GMs, they should be fired. They should be fired. Because if Shador would have started from week one, the Browns damn near could have been a playoff team. You're a playoff team. They threw their season away to try to prove somebody, to try to be right, instead of just doing what's right. Damn shame, bro. Damn shame what this league do sometimes, bro. For real. Damn shame, bro. Shout out Shador, man. I'm happy for Shador, man. I'm glad he's doing good. You know, I always wanted to see him do good. I didn't want him on my team. But, you know, shit, the more I watch him, the more I'm like, well, shit, you know, maybe he is like that. For real. Maybe he is like that. But man, I'm gonna open the lines up. I'm gonna open the lines up. So anybody wants to get on, we can do a celebration. We're gonna celebrate. Let me get this off the screen real quick. I'm curious to hear. Shout out Casino Tears. Shout out to Casino Tears, man. Y'all make sure it's in the description. Y'all go follow the podcast, Casino Tears, man. The broski, man. The broski. That's who sponsors these post games, by the way. Casino Tears. On top of that, go grab you some coffee from Vicious Coffee Beans. But grab you Casino Tears merch too. Listen, nobody won the purple lottery. Next year, I got to figure out a way to make it a little easier. I feel like there's been multiple weeks where nobody can guess. Are the questions I'm putting on the purple lottery, are they just kind of, I guess it kind of is like the lottery, isn't it? I guess it kind of is. It's almost like the Powerball. I get excited when somebody gets it right. I'm like, oh shit, you actually got it exact? God damn. I don't know, man. I gotta figure out a different way to get it. And Salem still ain't tell me who gets the winning shirt. I'm gonna have to just pick somebody. Shador is fool's gold. I don't know, Kinetic. Shit. We can call him fool's gold. My boy threw for over 300 yards today with 4 touchdowns. If JJ McCarthy did that, I wouldn't be calling that fool's gold. I'll be calling that real gold, 24K. I'm just saying Shador looks miles ahead of damn Dylan Gabriel. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get it, man. Tycoon, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Let's let me get this. Oh no, hold up. I'm gonna bring y'all in. I'm gonna bring y'all in and get it popping, man. Let's get vocal. Let's get vocal, man. Let's celebrate. Usually we on here ranting, cussing out the team. Let's hear some good vibes today. You know, it's always a good Sunday when we can get some good vibes. This is what we actually want. As y'all notice, there isn't as many people in the building today either. Because you want to know why? Because we won. We won. So people ain't gonna tap in. We won. You feel me? It's only when we lose, man. They want to see us miserable. They hate when we win. Only the real ones in the building when we won. That's how it is. Let's go. Let's go, man. Tap in. I got the link, man. Get vocal. Get vocal. Let's see who we got here. Hold up. We're gonna do like 2-minute warning, man. I'm gonna try to let everybody get on. I know sometimes it'd be hard because we start the rant, but usually when we lose, the rants are a little longer, and you know, because you got so much on your mind. But I think it should be a little easier today, being that we won. You come on, man. Talk your talk, man. Let's go. Willie, what's good?
What's good, y'all? Dubs.
Let's go, man. The
Dubs,
Dubs.
brother. Dubs.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Talk
sir.
to us, man. Tell us what you liked. Tell us what you liked, man. And yeah, man, break it down, baby.
Man, well, first and foremost, I gotta shout out pretty much the entire team. First and foremost, everybody showed up and showed out today. Shout out to McCarthy first and foremost. Brother showed up doing his thing. Also, shout out to the boy Hitman today with that interception. Let's go. Just one of my favorite players on this team of all time. Defense showed up. Offensive line showed up. It's same thing. Even also Kevin O'Connell, same thing too. Listen, I know we dog him. I know we say a lot of stuff about Kevin KOC, but look, he called a good game today. So I got to give him his flowers when he's doing good. Yeah, criticize him when he's not, but there you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So and this is the thing, Willie. Do you take anything away from this game saying, oh, it's just the Commanders, or does that matter to you?
It's like you could say yes and no. It's like, yes, the Commanders obviously are a bad team right now. We know that. But at the same time, I think we also should be kind of honest. There are no easy games in the NFL. I think pretty much everybody can agree with that. There are no easy games in this league, regardless if a team is bad or not. Whenever you win a game at the top level, it's still a W. I mean, look at, not even to mention a 31-1, 31-0 BTA W.
Yeah,
still means a lot.
Exactly. Shutout. You know, I think the shutout, that's what I was saying too. Like, yes, it's the Commanders, but it's about how you beat them though. Like you straight dominated this team, bro. Regardless if they're a bad team or not. Yeah, they are a bad team. We showed you how bad they actually are by beating them 31-0.
Right.
2-0. You know how hard it is to get a shutout in the NFL to start with? And then on top of that, to score 31 points is hard. So
yeah. It's extremely hard. That's not easy. I mean, how many teams do you see, especially doing that on a weekly basis too? That's never easy to do. So the fact that we're even able to do it, not to mention, I think that's like, is this our only shutout win this year? That's our only shutout win. Our only other closest one was the Bengals W way back, what was it, like week 3?
Yep.
That wasn't a shutout though.
All right, so real quick, man, because we got a ton of people in line ready to get on and celebrate, man. What are your expectations for JJ McCarthy moving forward?
To be honest, I want to be real. I feel like I just wanted to see more of this because today, once again, he showed what it is he's capable of and what it is he can do and just the potential that he has going forward. I want to see more of what Nine was able to do today. Yeah. So I feel like going forward, if he can just do more and more of this, I don't know, man. We might have ourselves our guy. We just might.
So right now, Willie, we're not in the market to say we have to go get a Kyler Murray next year. We have to go get a Mac Jones. Right now, where you at mentally with the team, you're saying, hey, I'm cool with 9. I'm cool moving forward with 9 at this moment.
Yes, sir. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm not in the boat right now of, oh, let's go and grab somebody else. Let's go and get another dude. Nah, listen. Everybody been dogging McCarthy even before he even got to this league. I was one of those guys that was riding with McCarthy. I'm going to rant for a minute. He was one of those guys. I was riding with him from the off. Everybody else was like, oh, he's not very good. Oh, he's terrible. He's this, he's that. Like, y'all ain't even giving the guy a chance. He just got here. And then he missed an entire season last year because he was injured. It's like, he's only 22. Give him time, y'all. Today is another example of what it is he can do. The real ones know. I know a good QB when I see it, and today was another example of that.
Let's go, man. Shout out Willie, man. Appreciate you, brother.
No problem. Skol Vikes, baby. Man. Let's go.
Skol, baby. Let's go, man. Shout out our boy Willie, man. Shout out Willie. All right, T-Bass, you next. You got your camera off?
Yeah, I'm on break. I'm sitting in the car.
Okay, go ahead.
So, good win. They looked energized. So, my question is, were they energized because of the new offense? Did the players say, I'm buying into this? This is an offense that I believe will work with a young quarterback. Did Kevin O'Connell was he backed into a corner with a struggling young quarterback and had to change his offense? And will he continue that? Because I don't know if he will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's a good question, T-Bat. And I think that's something where the jury's going to be
I'm
out
not worried
for the
about
remainder of these teams, remainder of these games, because what he did today is what he should have been doing. I said that earlier in the show. I said today should have been the identity.
Yeah.
You know?
But will he sustain this? Because I don't think I think there's some type of arrogance to Kevin O'Connell to where I don't think he can say, "Wow, this isn't my playbook, so I'm going to go back to my playbook because that's the better way," even though we all know it's not. This was the better way. We've been screaming this the whole year. And so, yeah, I'm saying even keel. It was the Commanders. They're probably the worst team in football the last 5 to 6 weeks. And so I'm saying even keel. I want to see more. But that's not being negative. I mean, it was a very positive win. It was a dominating win. But it may have been against the worst team in football. So let's just see what happens next week.
Yeah, man. Next week, Sunday night against a good football team, Dallas Cowboys, which they're not the best, but they're one of the, they've been playing at a high level. I mean, they knocked the Eagles off. They knocked the Chiefs off.
This will definitely be a good test next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we look good. If we look good doing that.
For sure.
So my other question, I just have a question. You made the comment that Justin Jefferson is a complete team player and stuff, and all he cares about winning. Give me a few examples where. So instead of just saying it, can you give me some examples where that what he's done proves he's a team player?
Well, this is
other than just saying it.
Well,
I mean, because my question is, how many times has he showed up to OTAs? Team players show up to OTAs every time.
He showed up every time, though. Justin Jefferson is at OTAs.
I don't think he has he?
Yeah, he's always there. He's always there. He's always there.
Sure about
that? Yeah, man.
I thought everybody was excited this year because he was at it.
No, he's from what I remember, and somebody in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I know is Justin Jefferson is always at voluntary, involuntary OTAs and stuff. He's always there. This is not, and the reason why I say it too, T-Bass, is like when we see how when people label him like the diva or he's not worth this and worth that. A lot of times it's because we're losing the game, and that's what made me say. Because today, watching him, and now I can go back and watch other games where he may have not had a ton of yards. We were winning today, and he looked like the happiest receiver on the team with only 2 catches and 11 yards.
Yeah,
so that
but
makes
let me ask you: if let's say we continue winning, okay, and he continues getting 2-3 catches, 25 yards a game. Is that going to continue for him?
I don't know.
And,
that's.
And is he going to say, "Well, at least we're winning"? I think he's very aware, just like anyone, of his likeness and his stats. And if his stats really start struggling, just like any player, great player, I don't think he's going to be real happy with just saying,
real quick, T-Bass, they did say that in the past, specifically 23 and 24, he missed voluntary ones due to
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So so I just
which does say a lot, like because I'm big on that too. Like, bro, be there. And matter of fact, now that I think about it, I think I did a video talking about it. Like, bro, I was pissed at him. I think now that I remember,
he better be next year to help McCarthy, to be working with McCarthy. He better be at them.
I'm just saying why I said that too bad is he looked happy today, and it made me realize, because based off of going from last week to this week, he had the same amount of receptions, but today he looked totally different as far as the way his character was today. He just looked excited and happy,
Let me ask you this. We agree. Them players looked pretty energized. I think they bought into Kevin O'Connell's offensive changes. I think up to me, they're like, hey, I can buy into this. We can be competitive with this style of football.
Yeah.
What happens if next week or even 2 weeks from now he goes back to his same old crap? Do the players were like, this guy lost me. We were doing this, and now he goes back to this. Does that lose the players, you think?
Yeah, no, and I think that's why I agree with you too, T-Bass, and then I'm gonna let you go so we can get some more people on here. I agree with you because I think that's why we do need to stay even keel and understand that this is one game. This is one game, one brick laid. I don't think we can run with this and say, oh, Kevin O'Connell's a change man and Justin Jefferson's a change man. He's never gonna, we can't do that. And JJ McCarthy, we can't say he's a change man.
No, well, everything was positive today, so that's a good thing. So
yeah, no, that's a fact.
Let's see it. Let's see if it can continue.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, all right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, T-Bass, appreciate you, man. Shout out T-Bass in the building, man. T-Bass always bringing the real deal though. He like, man, look, before we celebrate though, let's get real. And I'm glad. And now that I think about it too, real quick, before I get Dale on, thinking about Justin Jefferson, I do remember me doing a video, matter of fact, where he missed OTAs. And I was like, yo, wait a minute. You missed OTA, bro? I thought you was the team guy. Like, what happened? That's why I hate contract negotiation and money and all that and not going to OTA. And I don't want to hear that injury bullshit. Like you're in shorts and a tank top, bruh. Like, can injuries happen? Yes, but you should just be there with your team, man. That shit do kind of piss me off. That shit do kind of piss me off. Let me get Dale on, man. My dog, man. What's good, Dale? Oh, hold on. Let me pull you up on the screen, bro. I got you. There you go. My boy hitting my boy riding around the city. Let's go. Can you hear me?
I'm on my way to Chicago for work.
Let's go, man. So talk to us, man. Did you get to watch the game?
Yeah, of course. Yo, can I request to pull Penguin up with me, man? I like that little motherfucker.
Yeah, where Penguin? Hold on, is he in the building? Hold on, Penguin, tap in. I don't think Penguin's in the building. No, he's not in the building yet.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I rock with Penguin too, man. I'm my boy. He gonna tap in. He'll tap. He usually taps in a little later.
Yeah, I like that, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so for me, right? Of course we ran the ball, right?
Right.
And so we ran the ball. Our running backs ran the ball 28 times for 146 yards, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and we were getting the tight ends involved. It wasn't that we were trying to jam the ball into Addison or Jefferson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we was just taking what was there. The first, I knew that we was gonna be good for the day. When the first play of the game, we ran into a 9-man in the box front, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, that's huge, man. Like, we got the horses to run the race, So
no, that's a fact.
But listen, man. 9 is all right, man. Like I've been trying to tell everybody ever since the Ravens game, like, yo, we just have to run the ball more, because what happens is when you run the ball, you get single coverage and it opens things up for your passing game. Yo, we were passing 70% of the time. Today we ran 55% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so looky. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, wide receivers are open. We have single coverage going on all over the place because we're running the ball. You know what I mean? So like shout out to Coach finally, you know what I'm saying? Listening to us rant, about running the ball. Thank God, man. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
Our defense was showing out too. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we got low key, man. We're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be all right as long as we run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, a running game and defense is a quarterback's best friend, man. No man is an island, man. That's why I fucks with y'all, man. Everyone up in the chat, man. We all come together. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no, and that's why I get That's why you my dog, Rock. Because you
Yeah.
ain't like it's all about me. Nah, it's all about us, man.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, man, just being a team, man. And I wouldn't say that the Commanders are a horseshit team, man. They just played somebody tough last week, man. I mean, real tough. I think they went to overtime on Sunday Night Football. I forgot who the hell they played, though. But they played somebody tough, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, they did. They went to overtime 2 games in a row. I know the Dolphins, they went to overtime, and then I can't remember last week either. But yeah, it was a high scoring game too. Like they
You
went,
know,
yeah, they went toe to toe.
yo, in like Jaden Daniels, man, like his elbow was fucked up, right? Not
Yep,
his legs, and we
yep,
contained him. We
yep.
contained him on the ground, man. We made him look foolish, man. So
Yeah, so
like,
it was Denver. They went toe to toe with
yeah,
Denver last week.
yeah. See, I mean, dude, we're not. This is what I'm saying. Like, that's what was pissing me off so bad, and why I was so heated half this season, man, because we just weren't running the ball, and we've been averaging over 5 yards a carry, man. You got
Yep.
to run the ball, man, and
Got
it ain't because of a rookie quarterback or a young quarterback, even though he is the youngest quarterback in the league. That's not it. Because even veterans would falter under that shit, throwing the ball 70 times a game, bro. You can't throw into 8 deep. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's double covered, man. It's really unfair, man. So
it
you know
is.
what I'm saying? Give the kids some break. Fire fucking KOC. Promote Brian Flores. Let's get this motherfucker going, man. Fuck that shit. Excuse my language. Love
Oh,
y'all.
let's go, bro. Love you too, bro. Hey, drive safe, bro.
Yeah.
All right, Dep. Man, shout out my bro, man, for sure. Shout out my brother from another mother. Hey, Malik, hang out. Malik, stay back there, man. Stay back there. I got you. You coming on next. Let me get kinetic on, man. Stay back there, Malik. I want to talk to you because I haven't talked to you yet, man. Stay right there. Shout out my guy, Kinetic, man. What's good?
What's good, brother?
Man, chilling, man. Talk to us.
Hey, like I said in the chat to start the show, man, it's Return of the Nine.
Return of the Nine, man. Let's go.
Let's get some respect on JJ.
So Kinetic, I know you're one of the bigger JJ McCarthy fans, and one of the main reasons is because you are a diehard Michigan fan. For the ones who don't know, like he's diehard Michigan. I'm a Michigan fan, but there's levels to this shit, right? Like I'm a Vikings fan, like diehard. Michigan, I can miss a game on a Saturday and go to bed that night and not feel anything about it, right? That I'm just being honest. Even though I do support, I call myself more of a Michigan Wolverine supporter more than a fan. I think fan may be the wrong word, man, just because I'm not up to speed with transfer portal, who's coming to my college team, who's, you know what I mean? Not like you. So I understand. I say that to say, I understand where you come from when you go to bat for JJ McCarthy because you die hard Michigan, Big Blue, right? But, you know, and I got to give you a respect because a lot of our community was even coming hard at you, not you specifically, but just JJ McCarthy, and then you.
Oh no, they were
coming
at me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I got told I was a fake Vikings fan because I was standing up for JJ so much.
Yeah, you rocking the 9 jersey?
You know I am, man.
Then let's go. I'm rocking it too. It's only right.
No, listen. Okay, like I am by far a huge college football fan. I was never a pro fan until I got into the Vikings a couple years ago, right? Like I always kind of liked the Vikings. I liked Jared Allen. I liked Adrian Peterson. I liked the colors, but I never really had a pro team.
Yeah.
And it was y'all's community. Your show, GG Sports, like all them.
Oh, for real?
Community. Yeah. So I don't know if I never told you this story. So, okay. So the way that I became a Vikings fan, like I said, I was always a college fan that kind of watched the NFL, and I liked players, but I didn't really have a team.
Right.
But I always liked the Vikings because I mean the color combination is,
that's a fact.
Sick. Yeah. And then I mean Vikings, that's a cool nickname. But Adrian Peterson, Percy Harvin, Jared Allen, those were some of my favorite players, even when I wasn't following the team. When Michigan won the Natty and JJ declared, and they started talking about where he might go, it was the Vikings and the Falcons were the two teams they were talking about might take JJ McCarthy. So I started just out of curiosity looking up podcasts for both teams and just started watching, started like sort of like interacting in the comments and stuff like that. And this is before the draft. I felt so welcomed by the community on your show, on Gigi, on a couple other ones, that I found myself becoming a Vikings fan before they even took JJ. to the point that on draft night, I'm sitting there with my fingers crossed, like I want him to get to the Vikings and to hit them to take him because I was already becoming a Vikings fan. So it kind of goes hand in hand. It wasn't entirely because they drafted JJ, but it's not completely separate either. But I'm all in on the Vikings. And like I said a couple weeks ago when they said that to me, if they cut JJ tomorrow, I'm still going to be a Vikings fan the next day. I'm gonna be disappointed because I'm a JJ guy, but I'm a Vikings fan all the way through, no matter what though.
All right. Hey, let's go, man. Well, talk to us about today, man. Let's get and I appreciate that, Kinetic, man. I'm glad that the community made you feel like that, brother. We love you, man, and we glad you part of the community. You feel me?
I mean, the way that they've shown out for me, the way they welcomed me, the way that some of them have donated to my GoFundMe to help me through the time and stuff that I'm going through. Like, I can't say thank you enough to everybody in the chat on the Discord. Thank you so much for welcoming me in.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You bleed purple now, man, for life. You know what I'm saying? You bleed purple for life, man. We appreciate you. So let's talk about let's get it because we got people in line. I want to get everybody on. You feel me? We lit tonight. We celebrating. Talk to us about today. What'd you see? What got you excited, man? What's your expectation for the next 4 games?
Who else jumped up out of their chair when Hitman got that interception?
Me. You know what I mean? Shout out Hitman.
Like, I wasn't even mad. I wasn't even mad that he didn't really try to run it back. Like the fact that he got it, and hey, he had a couple pressures too. Like he was in Jaden Daniels' face and threw him off his game. So, I mean, Hitman, this might have been his best game this season.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
And Van Ginkel, man, like, I don't understand why they keep throwing screens to his side. Like if you call in a screen and you see Gink on that side, you need to call an audible.
Bro, you know the crazy thing is he probably should have had like 4 or 5 of those this year too, man. He's been inches away from them like damn near every other game.
And I mean, those were two of the biggest moments, man. But yeah, man, I just want to say, you know, it's what me and a couple of the people in the Discord have been saying for a couple weeks. Like, yes, JJ has things to work on, mechanics, footwork, progression, just getting up to speed, stuff like that. But that's all stuff that can be coached up. That's what I've been saying the whole time. That stuff can be coached up. The intangibles that he has, you can't teach that.
Right.
So like that needs to be coached up in the offseason. And I felt like until today, Kevin O'Connell was failing this team and failing JJ McCarthy because he was not adapting his play calling and scheme to what JJ could do well and to what the team was performing well. You know, when you got a young quarterback that's trying to get up to speed who missed his first season and in this first offseason was doing a lot of install stuff, like you got to take, okay, what are the 6, 7, 8 routes that JJ hits in practice every time? Let's scheme around that stuff. You know, let's scheme our guys open instead of saying this is my offense, you're going to fit into it. You know, you're trying to have a 22-year-old quarterback come in and run a lot of, 3-4 second developing wide receiver choice routes while he's trying to adapt to the speed of the rush and the coverage and everything. And you're not giving him checkdowns, you're not giving him out routes, slants, nothing. Like that's not a formula for success.
Right.
And then you look at the team, and we got a veteran team. In my opinion, a lot of the struggles this year are on the rest of the team, the veterans, because when you got a young player, especially at quarterback, the veterans should be the ones that are propping him up, that are masking his deficiencies, that are stepping up to help him. And with all the drops that we've had and all the missed blocks on offensive line, they just haven't done that this year. So
that's a fact.
But today they stepped up. The receivers weren't dropping balls. Kevin O'Connell finally running the ball on 3rd and 4th and short, giving him out routes, giving him underneath stuff. Like that's what happens, and you see how it lifts up the entire team. Not just JJ's play, but the tight ends and the wide receivers and the defense not being gassed for so long because the offense is actually able to sustain drives. I think we had like a 12-minute drive in the second quarter.
Yeah,
like that was insane. So this is what it should have been from the start, and it should not have taken KOC this many weeks into the season to realize that this is what he needed to do with this quarterback and with this team. But I'll give him props for doing it today.
Yeah, man. Well, shout out to you, Kinetic, man. Appreciate you, brother, as always. Me and you, we gonna get a show in, man. I think me and you need to have a long JJ McCarthy talk on live, man. This week right here,
Anytime,
I'm
man,
pretty
just let me
booked
know.
up, bro. But the following week, man, let's lock in, bro. I'm gonna message you.
Yeah, I got you, man. Just hit me
All
up.
right,
Let me
brother.
know.
All right, bro.
All right, take it easy. Skol.
Shout out Connect, Skol, bro. Shout out Kinetic, man. Shout out Kinetic. Let's get our boy on, man. Malik. We got Malik. First of all, Malik, man, I gotta say, right? First of all, my brother, hey, I rock with your name because my name is Raleek. You feel me? My name is your name with the R-A. You hear me? You muted. You muted. I can't hear you. Oh, we can't hear him. Damn, hold up. Let me see. Hold on. Is it my side? No. Hey, Malik, try to get out and get back in and make sure you select your microphone. When it asks you to select your audio, get back in. I'll let you jump right back on. Hold on right there. OKC Vikes fan. Hold on 1 second, brother. Hold on 1 second. And we got to get you on because I see that background. That thing going crazy. We got to get you on, brother. Stay patient, baby. I got to get you on here. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Let's see if Malik can hop back in real quick. All right, let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's go. We in there.
All right, bet.
Shout out.
Hey, what's up, yo?
What's good?
Glad to be on the show. It's been a minute. I've been watching you for a while, yo. But I love your takes and everything like that. I just want to say, first off, we had a good win today, but I'm glad to see KOC finally play a game or call a game how we all thought that the game should have been called since the beginning of the season. When we made all them pickups in the free agency, Mason and Jones and the linemen that we got and stuff like that, especially with JJ being a young quarterback from Michigan. That's how he played out there. So that's how he needs the game to be played to help him, be successful. So I'm glad KOC finally came to his senses and did that. But I ain't gonna lie, I have a fear that he did that because we played the Commanders today. It was easy to play like that. It was easy to run that ball like that. It was easy to do that. And so next week or in the future, when it gets difficult, is he still gonna do that, or is he gonna revert back to his old ways and start tossing that ball 30 times a game again? We ain't gonna win like that. But second thing, regardless of what we do, somehow, some way, we got to find a way to get JJ his 1,000 this year. That boy too, he mean too much for us to not help him. His Hall of Fame career, he got the most yards through 5 seasons or already than any player in NFL history. Like, we need to do that for him. We got to get that for him. And last I was glad to see Felton get in the game at the end. He didn't do too much, but he got a little first down in there, something smooth. But I wish he would do some more things. But I don't know. It's a good win for sure. But I'm really looking forward to this next week in Dallas to see what we can do, because that's what's really gonna count. We got stacked 2-on-2, like back to back for JJ and KOC. We both gotta see what they do back to back weeks. So hopefully we come out happy and have a good post game show next week too, and not that sad shit next week.
Bruh, who you telling, man? Hey, we got to see it, bro. Like, so let me ask you, Malik, real quick, because this is your first time being on the show too, man. Yeah. So I want to, I kind of want to hear some things about how you felt about JJ McCarthy when we drafted him. Were you a JJ guy? Did you have faith from the beginning, or?
I had faith because he is a winner and stuff like that, but I ain't watching too much in college. But I thought like everybody else thought, if he came into the system with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, KOC, ain't no way you can lose. So there was a real shock to me seeing how we started the year off. And I think injuries to him, the O-line and the play calling and stuff like that, ain't none of it helped. But regardless, it was still shocking. You couldn't have told me that we was going to look like this to this point in the season.
No,
like,
that's a fact.
So, but I still got faith in him. But regardless, it's a big boy league. You do got to show us some stuff. So like, in the way he been playing, I ain't totally out on him. But I'm still with. We still need to get a vet in the offseason, because Max Rosenberg, if stuff goes south next season, we need a valuable option that we can put in there and compete with him to start, or whatever the case may be. But like I said, I'm not out on him. And today is a good, example of what he can do. And because before this, it was slim pickings on the good things that we had about him. But also too, watching the game today, his accuracy was way more better. After KLC told him to be free, like I can only count 2-3 passes that he completely sailed. But other than that, before, it was damn near every other throw, boy was just missing like shit. And so that was good to see. But yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Bro, Malik, that perfect, right? Because today was proven that it's been coaching. So more than it's been, and Kinetic spoke on it right before you got on, where bro, it's Kevin O'Connell just not coaching the kid up. Like not doing what fits JJ McCarthy rather than trying to make JJ McCarthy fit what the hell you do.
He got them drop back schemes and them deep crossing routes and stuff like that. That's not JJ's game, and definitely any really rookie's game to play like that. Like his play calling is more like a Kirk Cousins type, play calling. That's why they succeeded. But also too, when he play like this, but is he gonna go back next week just because he had a good game this week? He gonna be like, oh, he could throw that ball. So he gonna go back and try to throw that ball 30 times next week.
He might, bro.
Like when Dobbs first came to the team, and like Dobbs played good at first, and then it seemed like KOC put more on him, and then Dobbs started playing like shit. So hopefully he don't do that same thing.
Yeah, he might, bro. He might. You got a point, man. Hey, Malik, man, I appreciate you, brother, man, for sure, man. Appreciate you tapping in, man. I'm gonna see you soon.
Already.
All right, bro. Man, shout out Malik, man. First time joining, man, the show. Hey, shout out to him, man. I'm happy that every post game it seems like we get new faces, man. Don't be afraid to get vocal, man. Tap in with the dog, man. Hop in. We got a new face here, and I'm gonna tell you this background look fire. Y'all ready, man? Let's get it, man. OKC Vikes fan, what's good, brother?
Can you hear me, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I have that same helmet.
Oh yeah, Sears catalog, Christmas catalog, back from 1978. Here it is.
Let's go. We got an OG in the building.
Anyway, 49 years Viking fan. I found your show through One Bar and Lepicus.
Shout out One Bar and Lup, man, my brothers.
Anyway, 49 years Viking fan. I tell you what, they ran Fran Tarkenton out of town because of the way he played. All right, the coaches couldn't handle it. All right, KOC needs to lay off the boy. Needs to get off that kid and let him play his game. I don't care if on one leg, two legs, doing pirouettes out there. Let that kid hunt. Let him hunt.
Absolutely.
Right. We're feeling good about it. How you feel about it?
I feel good about what I saw today. I'm mad. What I'm mad about OKC is this wasn't the plan 2 months ago. That's what I'm mad about. I think we touched on that tonight a lot. You know, not only Kinetic, Malik talked about it, Norse and more people dropped it in the chat where it's like, man, this should have been the game plan from the beginning rather than trying to make JJ McCarthy fit KOC's game plan and how he does things. He should have molded the offense around JJ McCarthy's skill set. And considering that it's his first year coming off an injury, man. Come on, man.
You got that right, Rap. It's like just lay off the kid, let him hunt, let him figure it out. And like I said, this whole thing about mechanics. Let the kid play.
Just let him play like he's been playing.
Yeah, he got here for some reason.
Exactly.
He got here somehow, and yet he's here. So let him just play. Like I said, one leg, two legs, pirouettes, whatever. Hunt down the field. Let's go.
And what's crazy, OKC, is this week right here, I was talking about it where the whole building was talking about, hey, this week, we're just going to let him play free, just play free. And look what happened. I'll be damned when you just let him play football like he's been playing football his whole life. Look what can come out of that. I mean, man, hopefully we see this for the next 4 games that we can take into the offseason and going into next season and have some confidence.
You got that right. The only thing we got to look forward to let's be spoiler. Let's run it for the Lions. Let's run it for the Packers. Let's be spoiler.
Yeah. That's really what it is right now. Let's just be the pain in the asses, man, that messes up everybody else's season in the NFC.
Mess up for everybody else. All right, let's take it into 2026. We're gonna get it.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Appreciate you, OKC, man. Thank you so much for tapping in. Love the man cave, man. Love it, man. You got to tap in more, brother.
I'm coming.
All right, man. Shout out OKC fan, man. That's OG in the building. We got another OG in the building. You can tell he's been a Vikings fan for a long time, baby. I love and those are the nothing but respect for the ones who have been sticking around that long and get on my show, bro. It's an honor for the OGs to get on my show and actually like show me love and say, man, I'm tapping in with you, Rap, because I'm considered more of a newer generation Vikings fan. I have nothing but respect for the OGs, man. Those my favorite group of people. I'm gonna be honest with you. And not only that, but the pain that they had to go through, man, we don't know pain, man. I think we take shit for granted, the younger generation fans. I think we take a lot of shit for granted, bro. I really do, because we don't know the real pain, bruh. Especially like the fans that are only, 18, 19. Y'all don't know what the hell pain is, man. Knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off. Y'all don't know what pain is yet. Hey man, hey look, I'm excited. Let's get back, right? And the lines are still open. If anybody else wants to tap in, go. Don't be afraid to tap in. The link is still pinned at the top. Get on, talk about the team, man. Celebrate with us. Shout out everybody in the building. Shout out Ronald, man. He said 49 years of Vikings fan since 1976. Ronald, another OG in the building. Let's go. I have been super blessed, man, to have a lot of the old school Vikings fans actually find my channel and be able to come on and talk Vikings football. Not to take away from the younger generation. I'm part of y'all too. So, we getting there. We've been through some shit. We just ain't been through a lot. You know what I mean? 4 Super Bowls and not being able to win is crazy. That's crazy. But we've been through some things, but I'm just saying the OGs can really put a lot of things in perspective of what we're going through in today. Like Mary, shout out Queen Mary. She's been around as a Vikings fan for a while. Can't forget Queen Mary in the building. We just have a ton of them. And I feel honored. Davey OG, Davey OG, 62 years of pain, suffering, and joy. Yeah, Papa Gary. Hey, look, man, and I don't want to forget anybody, man. Y'all know I love all y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all make it keep going. Hey, Davey, where you at, Davey? You got to come on and celebrate, brother. Davey, you can't just come on when we're going through the pain and suffering. Can we hear some positive from Davey OG tonight? Can we hear something positive, man? Just call the line real quick. You ain't got to show your face, man. If you're somewhere, man, you can do like T-Bass. Just do audio. We got to hear from you, brother. We got to hear from you. Hey, and while you're at it, man, hey, Vicious Coffee Beans, make sure you go viciouscoffeebeans.com, man. Use promo code VOCALVIKE, man, for your coffee. Norse, appreciate you ordering coffee. I'm going to tell you, I wish y'all could smell this back. This is the s'mores one, but I got the cowboy blend downstairs. That's actually what I'm drinking is the cowboy blend. But, man, look, I'm going to tell you, you won't be disappointed if you're a real coffee drinker. I'm going to tell you that right now. Shout out to that brother over there, and he is a Vikings fan, so support the business, man. That's a fact. There he is. There he is.
Hey, what's going on?
Man, what's going on, man? Talk to us, Davey. What's going on?
Today was a good win. Today was a very, 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 very good win. We came off the schneid, and a lot of people think, well, we played the Redskins. Excuse me. I still call them
that's
the
how you know he's an OG. The Redskins.
Yeah. People are forgetting this was a 12-win team last year.
Yeah.
Redskins won 12 games. That wasn't smoke and mirrors. Yeah. And one of the things that I've noticed about this win today was this was a full team effort. Every department was fully functional. Now, we're not there yet. Just so we have no misunderstanding, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
If you look at some of the great teams, they could get by with a hiccup here and there. This team, we have a hiccup here and there. That's it. The whole plan goes to shit.
Right.
And I was happy for McCarthy today. You watched that interview the other day with Tarkenton, and when he says young quarterbacks throw a lot of picks and they could last a long time in the league. When I started watching the Vikings in the early 60s, there were multiple games when Tarkenton threw 5 interceptions in one game. This is a Hall of Famer. He had multiple games where he threw 5 interceptions.
Oh, wow, bro. This is a great show where you just talking how you talking now, OG. You putting it into perspective now. Okay.
And one of the things that I'm kind of getting old, so my memory's not as sharp as it used to be. We were desperate for a franchise quarterback for a long time, a really long time.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So when we got McCarthy, we thought this guy was our savior. And the first time he started messing up, everybody wanted to hang the fucking guy in effigy, but it was only 6 games, Plus, our offensive line was riddled with injuries. Look, I didn't want to come on here and complain. This was a great win.
Yeah.
I
But
think
there's still more to be. There's still more work to do.
there's
still more work.
yeah. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be done. I'll tell you, I'm not a fan of Kelly at center. I still think we should have kept Blake Brandel at center.
I agree 100%.
I think it's too much of a risk to have a guy with a history of concussions, to be playing. The next concussion he gets, that's it. His career could be over.
Yep.
And
not just his career, but he has to continue to live life. I'm not sure if he has kids and grandkids or whatever, but I'm sure he does have a wife and stuff. And that's where you really start getting into the meat and potatoes where you're talking about, hey man, this is bigger than football.
Right. And I've watched Brandel, and this guy's a beast. There are not that many teams that got a 6'7", 300-something pound center.
Yeah.
And this guy pancakes a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's a beast. But it was, who I was also happy for was for Jettis.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, whatever everybody says, this guy, he's not a diva.
That's how I feel, Davey. I'm glad me and you on the same page with that.
He's not a diva. He was happy. He was probably more happy for the win.
Yep.
And McCarthy had a great game than for padding his stats.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, I don't think he gives a rat's ass about getting 1,000 yards. He just wants to win.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I saw from it. I know T-Bass got on and was like, well, throw some examples out there. I'm sure there's 1,000 of them if I go look. I'm just based off of being a Vikings fan and been watching Justin Jefferson over the years. I never really felt like he was selfish, or I've never gotten a feeling where it's like, oh, it's just all about Justin Jefferson and F the team. I've always felt like, now, although I got reminded that he didn't show up to, involuntary OTAs, which, I take a little personal because I'm like, look, you're a leader on the team. I feel like you should be there. But that's neither here nor there, man. Today, he had 2 receptions for 11 yards and looked like the happiest guy out there.
Yeah.
That says a lot about his character, in my opinion.
Yeah. And McCarthy had a 137.5 QB rating.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was joking with people, at the last game, like with Max Brosner, he should have spiked the ball every single down. His QBR would have been higher than it was at the end of the game.
And now, and that's another thing, OG, we can put that argument to bed, I'm guessing too, when it comes to, is Brosmer better than JJ McCarthy? And they were trying to hide him. I don't know if Brosmer even does what JJ McCarthy did today. In my opinion, I just don't. Based off of what I saw from Brosmer's very first game, I just don't know. I don't know if he throws 3 touchdowns.
Well, I think he was the sacrificial lamb last week.
Yeah.
It wasn't fair to put him out, but who did we have?
Nobody.
We had nobody.
John
we had to
Wolfson,
go with him.
John Wolfson, I think his name is.
Yeah, I don't. I live here in Jersey. I don't get to watch all those games. I don't hear press conferences. I don't know all the players. But one of the things that I wanted to mention was today we had a 98-yard drive for a touchdown. It's the only one we had this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before that drive, we were the only team that did not have one.
And converted multiple third downs too. Crucial third downs where not only did we run the ball well on 3rd and short, which, let's talk about this real quick with Jordan Mason. One of his touchdowns, I think it was 3rd and 2, and you ran the damn ball, and look what happened, Kevin O'Connell. Yeah. I'll be damned. You actually ran the ball on 3rd and short, and look what you got out of the deal. You got domination, man. A touchdown out of that one. Like, I mean, this is common sense. Hopefully, I always say, hopefully Kevin O'Connell watches the tape here, and Malik touched on it, and T-Bass touched on it, and we're like, okay, do we believe Kevin O'Connell will take this game moving forward and look at this as a formula of success and maybe an identity of the team, And that's something that we have to pay attention to moving into next week, because I don't know if he will. I'm not confident enough right now, Davey, to say, yeah, I think Kevin O'Connell learned from this. I think he'll do, because Malik had a point. Based off of JJ playing so good and the team doing so good, Kevin O'Connell might say, okay, now we're back. Now it's time to go back to my regular play, my regular style of how I like to call games, and maybe have too much trust in JJ McCarthy again and set him up for failure. I fear that. I fear that that's going to happen.
Yeah, no, well, I don't think KOC is a dummy. He's going to look at the film and he's going to say, hey, I got a winning combination here. And like what Kinetic said was he built the game plan around McCarthy instead of McCarthy having to do KOC's game plan.
Right.
Because it's obviously it's not working. Mm-hmm. So he has to build a game plan that McCarthy, can actually work with. And and I think it's a start.
Yeah.
I think KOC, he's not yeah, this guy in the comments said he was a dummy. No, but he's no dummy. He's going to watch that film and he's going to say, hey, listen, I got something here.
Yeah.
I got something here. Don't spoil it. And, I'm going to, what it was? That 98-yard drive. I was a little, I'll tell you, I'm dating myself here.
Yeah.
I was a little suspicious about us converting that into a touchdown because, when I started watching, if it was 4th down, and the other team passed the ball and it went out of the back of the end zone, that was considered to be a touchback.
Yeah.
And the ball would go out to the 20. So I don't know why they changed that rule.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea either, Davey. I'm just glad, man. Today, I'm excited. I think everybody in the comments should be excited. The whole family should be excited about our team today and give them their flowers today. If anything, if nothing else, you could be mad at them from last week and the week before and the week before and mad at them going into next week against Sunday night against the Dallas Cowboys. But today, you should be excited about what you saw. As a Vikings fan, we got something to look forward to, in my opinion.
Right. And instead of having another week of misery and agony, we have something to celebrate.
Exactly, man. Hey, thank you, Davey, man. I appreciate you, OG, always tapping in with me, brother. I'll see you next time.
All right, Take care, buddy.
Man, shout out Davey OG, man, for sure, man. That's the bro, man. He comes on and tells it how it is. I love him, man. I love him. I'm glad he found a quick minute to come on and talk to us, man. Hey, drop a Skol in the chat. Let's get it popping. Hey, we'll call Carl next live show, man. We're getting Carl on once a week. Carl gonna talk a lot about this game. I'm sure he got some stuff to talk about. I'll hit up Carl for sure. Tonight was fun, though. This game was fun. Today was fun. My Sunday is complete. Shout out Mark, man. I saw you too, man. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate you tapping in. Everybody, make sure to hit the like button on the way out if you haven't hit the like button. But I'm excited, man. My Sunday is complete, bro. I feel good. My team won. Hey, going into next, I get to log on to Twitter and X, and I get to log on to X and YouTube and watch videos of people celebrating my team, celebrating my quarterback, because they gonna celebrate them. They are gonna celebrate them. They might start hating again, but they gonna celebrate them now. Now let's call it for what it is, man. Sunday night, let's look forward to it, man, against the Dallas damn Cowboys, man. The Cowgirls. Shout out everybody. I love y'all to death, man, and I can't wait to see y'all again.
Like a dog in the street.
Yes, sir.